So our first presenter is Clara White. She's a native Longmontonian. Wow, that sounds pretty good. I just made that up. It sounds good. Feel free to use it at any time. But Clara is what we like to call the big cheese of Longmont. She works for she is one of the owners, managers of cheese importers, and she's going to be talking to us about cheese. Got it. Got it. And the name of her presentation is called Cheesing It. So if you'll all put your hands together and give her a nice PK welcome. There you go.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to participate. It was hard to pick a subject because there's a lot of really neat things, so I think I'll be back every time. This is a fun thing to do, so thank you for coming tonight. Our parents started the business back in 1976 out of our home with 6 little packages of natural cheese from Wisconsin. And in 1984, we moved to 33 South Pratt Parkway for our first legitimate home and we had our wholesale location there, and then we also had our retail location there. So that may look familiar to you. This is our warehouse that was down at the bottom of the overpass, 33 South Pratt Parkway. So this is what our cooler cheese room with cheeses from all over the world and foods from all over the world. What else can I tell you? Had we still been in that location, we probably would not be in business at this point based on the flood. So we're very blessed that we have our new home. All kinds of great cheeses. This is when we were starting to move everything out. And you can see the French section in the back, and there's some little haystack pyramids on the left there. And our space is about the same size now, so it's pretty much the same size for the cooler. This is our little bistro, and if you ever visited us there, you know that it was just an espresso machine, a soup warmer, a little sandwich case, and a panini press. These are some of our customers that were enjoying a morning there. And then the store was combined with the bistro. We had a little bit of extra seating, but this was also a side room that was filled with all kinds of products. And it was really hard to move around in there. It was very, very tight. So hard to fit everything in, and now we have a really nice large bistro, which is open the same hours as the store. And here you get to see a little bit about our new home at 103 Main Street. And when we moved in there was no terrace patio in the back. We had to put in a full grease trap because we have a full kitchen at our new location. So that's a grease trap there, which is a requirement by the health department. And if you look up, this was the west entrance here, which is an overhead door with a man door cut into it, and no patio, no handicap ramp, long, dark rooms, linoleum flooring, and soon it's going to change here. And here we are. We had to go through a lot of environmental testing and ran into, well, if you don't know, you can see the little diesel gas pump, but the location where we are now is Longmont's first power plant and was built in 1931 and had a lot of other different uses, but way back when there was not really any building code or very minimal. So they just threw diesel containers wherever, and it was just crazy. We ran into all kinds of things and big hang-ups. However, the city's our landlord, and they were very amazing and very supportive in the whole process. And here you can see the enter door going into the cooler. This is the store. The tiles are already down. The walls were all either brick painted white or concrete block painted white. We love the building, we're crazy about it, so we tried to keep everything possible. Basket lights, pipes. This is the cheese room as it is now at our new home. And so we kept the brick. We had to panel the whole inside of it. We did windows in some of the paneling. We were able to keep the brick on the south side of the cooler. We didn't have to panel that for the insulation and to keep it cold. Here you are after we scraped all of the linoleum out and started to lay the tile. And the front doors, it's a historical building, and so even though we would have kept it all as historical as possible, we did have to keep the doors, redo the front steps. Here we are, the doors were crazy heavy. Took them off, had to scrape them all the way down. It was an incredible process. But we kept them, we painted them, we got them back up, and so it's good in its original condition as far as the doors go. And here you can see that's Kevin and Cicely from Java Stop, amazing, wonderful people. And this is our bistro, the entrance to the bistro coming in the west side. And if you go through the arch, you may know there's a big, beautiful seating area. And then just back behind is our full kitchen. This is in the bistro. This staircase was not there. We had to put in a second staircase every time we did. Oh, I will say, I said, Mom, can't we just stain the concrete? Oh no, it has to be marble. Okay. All these beautiful touches, and the banister, a touch of real beauty. The bar is coming, and this is what it's looking like. We just took the plastic down a couple days ago, so we'll have a full bar, vintage cocktails, and all kinds of fun things. So full kitchen, bar, beautiful outside, lots of things that we didn't have at the other location. Now remember that overhead door with the man door cut into it? This is the entrance now. And I don't know if we can see the patio. I don't know if I took an actual photograph of that, but someday I'm going to put together a whole nother series, and you'll probably see me next time doing this again, because there's so much before and after. So here's our full kitchen. It had half of the floor was cut out. Where the turbofan convection oven is was a big chute where I think they burned coal. There was something they were doing in the basement. But where he's standing, where the chef, Seth, he's an amazing chef, very wonderful. And we're considering learning French. We're actually working on that. And my mom and I are going on our first trip to France in September, which will be really wonderful. Not the first trip exactly, but the first buying trip together. And you know my mom and Boo Boo, the little French poodle, probably, if you come in. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Very good.
My pleasure. Oh yeah, go this way to give the mic.
All right, Clara, thank you very much. And for those of you, if you want to learn anything in French, let me give you a couple of quick ones. The first one is Sacre Bleu, Chevrolet Coupe, and what was the other one? Silver plate. Yeah. That's almost like the term, have you ever heard the term, he didn't even cinderize Recanella? That really means he didn't even recognize Cinderella. But that's another flashback. So anyway, thank you. And now if you're looking for that good hunk of cheese, if you're looking for good bread, and eventually a great glass of wine, now where are you going to go? Got it. All right. Very good.